My name is Rich Harrington, and welcome to this edition of Understanding Adobe Photoshop. Today, we're going to explore layer comps, which are a design tool inside of Photoshop to make it easier to experiment with different combinations of layers. Here's how it works. I've opened up this simple image here just to show you what's happening within the file. Now, let's bring up the Layer Comps panel. I'll choose Window, Layer Comps. And you see here, we already have a few different comps in play. If I click the arrows here, they'll step through, and you see we have different combinations. A layer comp allows you to store information about a layer. Let's see what we can do here. If I double click, you see we have the option to store visibility, position, and use of layer styles. So I'm going to hit OK here. And what's happened is that we have told Photoshop where we want the layers to be and how we want them to look. Now, you can't use the free transform tool and you can't start getting really fancy with this, but if you're doing things like designing a web page or maybe a poster and you have subtle variations between versions, maybe a different font or a different color, this makes it really easy to experiment with those designs. So let's go ahead and try some things out. I'm going to say, let's take these layers, number 1, and this is layer 1. I'm going to reposition this text, and I say, you know what? Turn off the color overlay, turn off the glow. Let's grab number 1 here, and we'll move that up. And I'll say, make a new layer comp. We'll call it Comp 4. And memorize the use of visibility, position, and layer style. And now it's stored. So if we click through here, you see we have different options. And what's happening in the Layers panel is different things like layer effects and position are turning off and on, as well as visibility. Let's go here to this comp. Notice it's comprised of the text and the number down here. And I could say, you know what, I really like this, but let's make a little tweak. I don't want the outer glow. Well, once I've done that, the little indicator indicating that the layer comp is selected has moved because Layer Comp 3 was stored, and notice that did have the layer style on it. So if you modify a comp, it's going to move to the last document state. If you want to force that comp to update, just select its state and click the little refresh icon here, and it'll update the layer comp, and now it's stored. So there you see we have our different options, and it works well. So for example, if I said, that's great, but let's go ahead and put the outer glow on this one, update. And you know what? Let's move that text a little bit, a little more to the left. We'll just update that, and there you have it. So we've got different looks stored. And the cool thing is once you're satisfied with the looks or you want to go ahead and write them out to separate files, you can easily do that. You just choose File, Scripts, Layer Comps to Files, and a new dialog box comes up. You have the ability to choose a file name, specify a type like Photoshop for layers or JPEG or PNG for web. You can even write PDF files, and it will go ahead and spit those all out. For Understanding Adobe Photoshop, my name's Rich Harrington.